Good evening. Anything that we discuss today would be for educational purposes only. I would like to welcome you all to Digital Trading Flow. It's a platform where we disseminate financial data in real time to provide actionable insights using live streaming technologies. Follow along as I navigate the markets by trading in my own account, and hopefully, you will learn how I analyze the markets in real time to make trading decisions. The purpose for making this video is to analyze Nifty on multiple time frames as well as discuss a view for 12th October, that is Monday. We would also be analyzing options, open interest data as well as a stock watch list. And I would also be telling you how you can access digital trading flow for free for 12 months. So let's begin. To access digital trading floor for free for 12 months, all you have to do is type in your web browser www.digitaltradingflow.org, and once this website opens you just have to select pricing, and once you select pricing you will see multiple boxes, and one box would be telling you about what is digital trading flow and how you can subscribe to digital trading flow for free for 12 months. So to access digital trading flow for free for 12 months you just have to click on this link. And as you all know, I'm an authorized business partner of Samco. So this is my Samco franchisee referral link, and you just have to register by entering your name, email, and mobile number, and create a Demat and trading account with Samco. And once you have created your Demat account or trading account or both, then you would be able to access digital trading flow for free for 12 months. There are other options as well. If you want to access for only 1 month for free and you want to open an account with a different broker, then options that we provide are Alice Blue, Fires, and Zerodha. You just have to click over here, and these are our referral links. When you open your account with either of these brokers, Alice Blue, Fires, or Zerodha, you would be able to access digital trading floor for free for 1 month. So the most value for money proposition is to open an account with Samco, and you would be able to access digital trading floor for free for 12 months. And I will repeat again that as a Samco customer, you would be able to access the private live stream from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., which would be broadcasting my live trading. And I would be trading from 9:15 to 3:30, although 9:15 to 10 a.m. would be a public live stream which would be accessible by everyone. But the private live stream content, it would be accessible for 12 months to only to Samco customers or those clients of Alice Blue, Fires, or Zerodha who use my referral link to create their account for 1 month. So that's how you will be able to access digital trading flow for free for 12 months or 1 month. So let's analyze Nifty. The max pain for Nifty is for 15th October weekly expiry 11,850. So 11,850 is the level at which if market were to expire, then the least amount of losses are going to be suffered by option writers. And if we analyze overall open interest so far, then here we can see that almost 2.5 crore shares of put have been written versus 2.02 crore shares of calls. And broadly speaking, we are in a trading range of about 11,700 to 11,900 based on open interest. Although we closed above 11,900, so on Monday there is a potential that we can trade higher, and this 11,900 strike uh, call open interest would decrease, and it would potentially lead to rise in open interest for call writing in 11,000 sorry 12,100 or 12,200 strikes. So like yesterday we discussed that broadly speaking we were in a range of 11,800 to 12,200. So we would reiterate that again, that broadly speaking we are in a range of 11,700 to 12,300 broadly speaking. And if we see what happened today almost 1.4 crore shares of put were written versus only 64 lakh shares of calls. And if we see today, 11,700 strikes or open interest reduction. Whenever open interest reduces, it just tells us that call writers from 11,700 strike, they have booked their losses, while option buyers of those same strike have booked their profits. So maximum amount of puts have been written at 11,900 levels, followed by 800 and 700. So going forward, these levels are going to act as strong support, and on the upside, 12,300 um, calls were written the highest today. So broadly speaking, we are in the range of 11,700 to 12,300 levels. And if we analyze straddle charts, this is the 11,800 strike. So basically, we traded flat for this strike, and it just tells us that price was moving away from 11,800 strike. If it so this straddle, it trends lower whenever markets trade towards the strike. So today, market was trading away from 11,800 strike, so that's why it overall closed at higher levels. And if we analyze 12,000 strike, today we made a high of around 11,938 odd levels, and market was going towards the 12,000 strike. So this straddle was trending down today, and it was consistently trading below previous day lows as well. Same can be applicable for 12,200 straddle. So these were all trending down smoothly today, and because market is going towards these strikes, and whereas it is going away from 11,800 strike. And if we analyze Nifty on monthly time frame, we are above its open 11,364 levels, so it is under control of buyers currently. On weekly time frame, we are under control of buyers above 11,488 odd levels. And we would have to see on Monday, as on Monday, two new time frames will open, a weekly time frame as well as a daily time frame. So we would see where the market opens, and accordingly we would see where we are likely to get time frame continuity. I would like to discuss the scenario for Monday, that is 12th October. In Nifty, if we open above 914, in that scenario, if price action sustains above 11,914 levels, then we can potentially trade towards 11,938, 11,980, and potentially 12,019 levels. Whereas on the downside, below 11,848 levels, we can potentially trade towards 11,805 levels, 11,770 levels, and potentially 11,724 levels. And conservative traders, they should refrain from trading in the range of 11,914 to 11,848 levels. And if you can visit my website, uh, digitaltradingfloor.org, then you can also see the scenarios which I have mentioned for next week, the possibilities. You can visit the website for scenarios on what is likely to happen for next week based on weekly candlestick. But so right now, here we can see on daily time frame, when we traded above the open 11,852, we had time frame continuity to the upside as market was trading above its monthly, weekly as well as daily open. And basically, whenever that happens, buyers in this instance were relatively more aggressive than the sellers. So the opportunity above today's open, based on price action to the long side, if we see over here, today's open, there were numerous trading opportunities based on price action alone, based on today's opening. As long as market was trading above this level, we had two trade. Second, this trade did not trigger over here, and this was the second trade. So we had two opportunities today based on 15-minute time frame, based on price action alone itself. So that is what I meant by time frame continuity, when market is trading above its monthly open, weekly open, and daily open, And we, in this scenario, when all the time frames are aligned, then in this instance buyers were relatively more aggressive, leading to smoother upward movement in the markets. And if now finally I would conclude analysis on Nifty by saying that broadly speaking we are in a range of 11,700 to 12,300 levels, broadly speaking. And if we analyze the stock watch list for Monday, the stocks that I have chosen are McDowell, Bharti Airtel, Tata Chemicals, and JSW Steel. If we see McDowell's on monthly time frame, it is currently under control of sellers below 522 levels. On weekly time frame, again it is under control of sellers below 523. On daily, we had an basically an inside candlestick. So we have to be flexible in this script because on Monday it can break out to the either side, and when that would happen, then we would have time frame continuity on all the time frames either to the upside or to the downside. If we break the upside above 527, we will be trading towards 540 545 levels on McDowell, whereas below 517 level we will potentially be trading towards 505 to 500 odd levels in McDowell. If we, now next stock is Bharti Airtel. On monthly time frame we are trading below the open 426, so it is currently under control of sellers based on monthly time frame. On weekly time frame, again market was under control of sellers below 432 levels, and on daily time frame we had an inside candlestick. So again we have to be flexible for Monday because above 435 level we can potentially trade towards 450 and potentially 465 levels on Bharti Airtel, and on the downside below 423 we can potentially trade towards 415 to 405 levels on Bharti Airtel. And we have to be flexible in this script as well because if we break either the upside, in that scenario we would have time frame continuity of monthly, weekly and daily to the upside, and whereas if we break it to the downside, in that scenario we would have time frame continuity of monthly, weekly and daily to the downside. And next script is Tata Chemical. On monthly time frame it is currently under control of sellers below 302. On weekly time frame it was again under control of sellers, even though it looks like a doji type of candlestick, but we, since it's a red closing, we will consider it that it was sellers had an upper hand. So below 301 levels it was under control of seller. On daily we had an inside candlestick. Again on this script we have to be flexible because in either direction of breakout we would have time frame continuity. So above 305 level we would be trading towards 313 to 318 levels to the upside, and below 300 levels, which is also psychological level, we would be potentially trading towards 292 levels and potentially 282 levels in Tata Chemical on the downside. And JSW Steel on monthly time frame it is under control of buyers above 281. On weekly it is also under control of buyers above 284, and on daily we had an inside candlestick. So the high probability trade would be to take the breakout to the upside. So above 298 levels we would also hit psychological level of 300, and above those levels we are likely to see a fast up move towards 310 to 315 odd levels on the upside in JSW Steel. So to conclude my stock watch list, we have to be flexible in McDowell's, Airtel as well as Tata Chemicals, and bias towards the upside in JSW Steel. So with that I would like to conclude our video, and I would like to Thank you all for watching, and I would request you to share this video, like, and subscribe, and please see the description link under YouTube video, and you would be able to find link for our blog, which discusses the weekly analysis as well as multiple offerings which Samco provides to its customers. So with that, have a great weekend. Thank you.